And now, without further delay, I would like to invite Aruna Pereira, CFA President, CFA Society Sri Lanka, to deliver the welcome address.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the CFA Society Sri Lanka, it is my pleasure to extend a warm welcome to our esteemed orator and chief guest this evening, Mr. Gihan Kure, Deputy Chairperson and Group Finance Director of John Keells Holdings PLC. Our distinguished guest of honor, Mr. Dilshan Veerasekara, Chairman of the Colombo Stock Exchange, and all other distinguished invitees to the Charter Board Ceremony and Oration 2024. Today, we gather to honor and celebrate the outstanding achievements of the new CFA charter holders and those who have completed the CFA program. To all the recipients and finalists, I extend my heartfelt congratulations. Your dedication, perseverance, and hard work have led you to this momentous occasion. And we are truly proud to recognize your accomplishment. Like you, I received my CFA charter 17 years ago in 2007. And if you look at, there are many qualifications, academic, professional, all over the world. And I believe all of them give you quite a comprehensive knowledge, coverage, and very well recognized qualifications. So if I say that CFA is superior to in content or structure to any other qualification, I may not be telling the entire truth. But during the last 17 years, I have observed two key differences in the CFA qualification compared to other professional and academic qualifications that I have seen, I have also pursued. Those are, number one, it helps you to make connections in our industry. I'll give you an example. More than a decade ago, I was invited by a Pan-African investment bank to deliver a training session, a 10-day residential training session to about 15 young capital market professionals. And this training was based in Ghana, and people from all over the African continent came for that training session. This is the first time I have been to the African continent, and I was also new to the continent, new to the people, and compared to a lot of other geographies, one of the key differentiators I saw was that they are very interested in building genuine in-depth relationships. If you go to certain continents, certain geographies, you may see that the relationships are a little bit more superficial and formal, but here they want to build real in-depth personal relationships. So in order to build a relationship, you need to now find a common point that you can relate to. They asked me from which country I come from. I said Sri Lanka. Unfortunately, 99% didn't know Sri Lanka, haven't heard of Sri Lanka. So that particular line did not work. Then they asked me, okay, have you done a degree? What is the university? So I told the university. And then the next question was, what is the QS ranking? At that time, I got my first degree from a Sri Lankan university. The QS ranking of that university is 3,000 plus. So I didn't want to tell the ranking. I said I haven't checked the latest numbers. Then somewhere during the conversation, it came up that I am a CFA charter holder. Now that actually established a real connecting point, because they said, some of them said, we are doing CFA level 1, some said we are doing CFA level 2, some said our boss is a CFA charter holder, this one is a CFA charter holder. So that was a real first connection that I made. Now, especially in countries where Sri Lanka may not be very well known, CFA qualification will help you to establish the initial relationship. Now, you may not find this issue in more developed and more connected countries. I can remember when I went to USA some time back, in San Francisco, I introduced myself to a global investment banker saying that I'm Sri Lankan. So he knew Sri Lanka, but I would say he said it with a little bit of I would say, another meaning also. So when I told him I'm from Sri Lanka, he asked me, do you know Raj Rajaratnam? So my answer was that not personally. I assumed a very ignorant and innocent face and said, not personally. So in those countries, people know you. But when you go to these little bit of remote countries, in our industry, in capital market industry, you find it easy to make relationship. So that's the first differentiator I saw in the CFA qualification. The second differentiator is the emphasis on ethics. Now, if you look at our program, we have 3 layers, and each layer consists of 8 to 9 subjects. Now, you can fail one subject and get through the exam if you do very well in other subjects. But in CFA qualification, if you fail ethics, even if you get 100% for all 8 to 9 other subjects, you fail the entire exam. You have to do the whole thing from the beginning. So that emphasis on ethics, I haven't seen in many qualifications. So those are the 2 key differentiators I thought I should share with new charter holders who have completed CFA program. I have got from CFA qualification during the last 17 years that I have been a CFA charter holder. And I think I should not take more time. Again, I would like to congratulate all of you for your hard work, dedication, commitment and perseverance. It's not easy. I have gone through that. And my wife still says that our son would have been 3 years older if I didn't do CFA program. So I know the commitment and dedication and perseverance that you need. So congratulations and well done. Thank you.